and this is tier 1 areas, mind you, between $6.50 a barrel for cash LOE, up to the records I was able to pull off the public stuff. For tier 1, peaks at a little bit less than $10 a barrel for some other operators. So you're in that range of $6.50 to $10 right now for tier 1. I would say, looking out, I would probably put a 6 to 8% escalation on that over the coming years, just because of the water volume, not because of any other thing.
Got it. And in terms of drilling and completion costs, how do you see those costs going forward?
I've predicted them to stay pretty flat. They've got a good steady state there between drilling contractors and 50. They're running between 55 and 60 rigs running. It depends on the winter, summer. Obviously rig count is going down in the winter during the severe months, but they're running in that range, 55 to 60 rigs. That's been pretty steady for the last 12 months, and I think it will continue. Many of the operators, the big boys, the most active ones, have also locked in long-term contracts on the rigs. They're not spot rates. They did that to keep the drilling rig contractors from running away from the Bakken and heading to the Permian during that demand, crush down there. So they've got things pretty stable there, I believe. Now, the variable that's happening is that some of the operators are experimenting with different types of frac designs. There was a push initially to go to the what we call the high intensity, the big sand volumes. Some of the operators have found that actually that didn't work very well, and they've cranked that back a little bit. So what fluctuation I see in total well cost is going to be the hems and haws with the fine tuning of some of the frac designs here. And also, to be frank, is at the mercy of what proppant costs. Northern White sand, for example, and how much that is impacted by frac sand demand in the Permian and the Scoop Stack and other areas. I don't see the physical drilling days and those costs. They've probably a little bit of room there. Maybe they're running about 10 days to drill the wells now. Maybe they'll get it down to 9. It's not earth-shattering. I don't see the drilling aspect of the cost changing much, but the completion could be affected by frac design, sand cost, and to what extent I don't know yet, but the steel tariffs and getting casing and tubing.
Got it. And I guess as we talk about tier 1 and tier 2, I guess what would you consider the tier 1 areas versus the tier 2?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have a map handy, or if you have any.
You have maps?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'm looking at one of the investor ones that maybe is a really good one to clue you in on. Let's see here. Maybe Continental's got the best map right now in their package. But anyway, back to you basically focused around Mountrail. Effectively, you're along the Missouri River there. That erratic border of the counties there is really the core area of the Bakken. So yeah,
we're kind of looking at I guess the different counties. The
western Mountrail, northern
southwest Mountrail,
right.
Southeast Williams, northeast McKenzie, and
right.
the north Dunn.
Yeah,
your draft circle and hit all those.
Dunn is just the corner there of Dunn, the northwest corner, and you also things are looking a little bit better. It's tier 2 now, but I think we're going to start seeing the tier 1 quality move westward over the state line into Montana.